we're doing the same thing in Kilgore that we did over here in the northern part of Gregg County. Is we're building what we call service centers, and we're doing the same thing in Kilgore. We had a tax office in a separate location. We had our constable in a separate location. We had our justice court in a separate location, and we're bringing them all together under one roof. They'll be called the Precinct 3 Service Center. They'll have a tax office, a constable, JP. It was part of last year's budget. We went ahead and funded these 2 years ago in our budget in the capital projects. We'd been planning this for probably 10 years, and we'd been funding it along the way. So both of these projects have already been funded, and the money's sitting there to build these projects, these buildings, and move forward. And we just got the bid process done with Precinct 2. It is under construction right now. We hope that'll be done in 6 or 7 months. And so now that we've got that one off the ground, so to speak, we now have authorized purchasing to go out for bids for the Precinct 3 Service Center that'll be built over in Kilgore. They're just 3 separate old buildings that we've been operating out of for probably the last 40, 50 years. That are, one of the buildings has already been torn down, and we traded Kilgore that land where that building was, and they gave us some land for us to build a new building on. And the land we had is going to go to their park system, and the other land we've got is, we think, is better located for overall for the citizens. We're moving. Precinct 2 is under construction, and now we're going to go out for bids to get a contractor to start work on Precinct 3. And usually that process takes 60 days, and then we'll select a contractor, and once we select the contractor, we're on our way.
On our way.
And getting that building.
And how much does the Precinct 3 project cost, do you know?
Both of them will be $2.5 million.
Okay, both total to equal 5.
Because they'll be the exact building. They're going to be the exact same building.
Right.
Have the exact same services in them. Constable, JP, courts. All the things we've done over the last 10 years over here in Gregg County has been planned for 10 years prior to that and funding it. And now we pull the trigger, and now we're doing all this now. We just completed the parking facility a couple of years ago, and we're building these buildings now, and then we're done.
You're done.
we're doing some reconstruction in the courthouse to use the space that was left over when we moved the tax office and elections and veterans out of the courthouse. We're taking those offices and revamping them, bringing them up to standards, and the DA is going to consolidate all of his offices into one big office, and purchasing is going to take over some of the extra office space, and IT is going to take the remaining office space for their expansion.
I mean, obviously you guys are constantly doing stuff as a commissioner's court, as a county and whatnot, but is it almost like a weight off your chest that a lot of these projects that have been in the past for quite a long time are coming soon to fruition?
Absolutely. I mean, this has been a process that we've been planning on our capital projects plan for 10 years. All these have been in the works for 10 years, and to be able to pulling the trigger down and getting them all done is exciting. And then we hope to have them. We hope to have them both done by early next year. Both of them will be done by early next year. So we're finished.